Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
KoKo squad, it's your girl LaRoca Blu, back in the cut with another lit reaction video. Now today, I'm gonna do something different but the same. A little oxymoron there. I'm actually going to do a freestyle of an American artist. And my UK supporters, I hope you're fair and open-minded and you kind of stay tuned for this, because, you know, I was open-minded about you guys' music and I turned out to love it. And I want to share something with you guys because, as you know, I read all the comments and people have been throwing out the most arbitrary artists to say that I listen to as to why I'm not qualified to react to UK reactions. I've heard I listen to Chief Keef, Montana 300, other litany of artists who are mumble rappers that I don't listen to. I maybe gave once or twice a listen to give them a chance, but they're not in my rotation or my playlist. But I figured, you know what I'm saying, let me react to an artist that I do listen to heavily. Now, Funkmaster Flex has a freestyle series. It's kind of the US version of Fire in the Booth. If you flames, you go up on Funkmaster Flex and you rhyme. So with that being said, I'm gonna do a Funkmaster Flex freestyle of Fat Joe and Mysonne. I'm not really a Fat Joe fan, but I'm definitely a Mysonne fan. So this is the newest freestyle that they put out. Haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it with you guys and we're gonna get all into it. With that being said, before I get started, you know I have to take care of a little bit of business. So before I do that, we gotta do this. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach 1,000, 5 lucky local KoKo squad members are gonna be able to go to the LaRoca Blu apparel websites and get an item of their choosing. To be part of that giveaway, all you gotta do is let me know you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on down in the comments below, right down there. Or you can hit me up at Twitter on Her Friend for Life. You can hit me up on Instagram at LaRoca_Blu_apparel. And you can hit my friend KoKo up on her Instagram at KoKoMill. Let us know you're subscribed with your post notification turned on. Make sure you check out that post notification shout out at the end of the video. And yeah, if you want to check out my weight loss journey, follow me on Instagram at LaRoca_Blu_apparel. I post my workouts, motivational quotes, and obviously promotional material for the brand, because I'm always grinding and I'm always growing, so that's how that's gonna go. But that being said, if you want to go to the websites, the first website is tomboysrus.weebly.com. That's the official main website. Or if you want to go to the online store, you can go to LaRocaBluApparel.rajon.com. Either one of the two. I hope you're getting your merch. Get your merch today. Do not be the last one. Get your merch today. With that being said, all of that is taken care of. Family. Everything that you need to know about me in the original video is down in the description and below. So without further ado, let's get litty. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. Are you ready? Okay, I said I was ready. So, fam, let's get to the video.
What up, y'all? This your boy Fat Joe repping the BX. I'm up here. Funk Flex Freestyles. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know who it is. Your boy Mysonne, and I'm up here with Funk Flex Freestyles. This is God's work. Let's go.
Yes, Funk Flex, Ciroc Studios. You know we about the bars. Now listen, if you're up and coming, talented rapper, you got talent, hit up that Funk Flex Facebook Messenger right now. You can get a chance to drop some bars, get top 10 on that leaderboard, and you may, you may come up here, man. I'm just saying. So Funk Flex Facebook Messenger, Fat Joe's here, Mysonne's here. I mean, this all came together accidentally. We just ready. Let's just get this happening, get this on. I'm hyped. I got Joe Crack.
Ready?
Ready, absolutely.
BX, what's up? Funk Flex, Mysonne, Joe Crack the Dawn. When you get from the lie. Yo, we got broke niggas, woke niggas who want smoke niggas. I fuck with Scott Storch, so you know we got coke niggas. Fate with habit, I'm lacing carrots. Dining in the States in Paris, or maize the fabrics. I was rich when they wasn't, still rich when you was. Man, it is what it is, I'm a habitual plug. If I said it, you say I was pathological. Got shot twice, same night, I checked myself out the hospital. I was bumping Key Sweat, had the gun in these sweats. Talks of killing his moms, I couldn't live with regrets. It's KoKo.
And like I said, I'm not a big Fat Joe fan, but like even still, he clever with the beat, and like he always gonna talk his big boy talk. Terror Squad in the building, you know what I'm saying? I have to give credit where credit is due. Fat Joe put mad people on. Now, like I said, I'm not a true fan of him. Like obviously, I like the chart toppers that are undeniable that everybody loves, but as far as a whole Fat Joe album, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm real enough to say that. Like, is he better than a lot of the mama rappers in America? Hell yeah. But is he better than some of my faves? No. But at the end of the day, he a boss, you know what I'm saying? So he not rhyming hungry, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I take it is for what it is. There's a boss in the studio today. He decided to do a freestyle, so he ain't gonna kill it with nothing.
Yo, so many bitches, I swear I'ma die dickless. Now that the bags is different, the talk different. All right, here we go. Yo, here we go. Yo, so many bitches, I swear I'ma die dickless. Now that the bags is bigger, the talk different. She want the best life now, so here's your wish, miss. We been shitting on some, about to do Christmas.
Now that the bags is different and bigger, the talk is different. People approaching you differently, they talking to you and they moving differently. And that's what happened, like Big says, more money, more problems. So like, you gotta really be built to have money. Like everybody dream of having money, but there are some people who are not built to have money. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of women who will walk up and be like, yo, they trying to get with a nigga that's going, you know, provide them with their personal wish list. And if you lucky enough to bag a Fat Joe or a Jay-Z or Nas or whoever, yeah, they gonna provide your wish list. Like at the end of the day, he said they've been shitting all summer and they about to do Christmas. Like, real talk, I don't really feature Fat Joe, so he might be making moves, but he's just not on my radar. But at the end of the day, I can't deny that he get the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, he the one who put DJ Khaled on. At the end of the day, for that alone, you still gotta give respect.
Off-white colored trucks, the hood love them toys. Ain't no future in this, some good love, enjoy. Skin brown, call her Almond Joy. We mash potatoes on the arms to avoid the noise. I told Flex, I'm a thug, man, I'm a die fly. Chanel fur cost 60 bands, New York's fly guy. Chop the top off the Porsche when it wouldn't convert. My Cleopatra in Dubai try and make me convert, I'm saying.
And I know you're wondering, it's like, yo, he not doing nothing spectacular. But I admit that he not doing nothing spectacular. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Fat Joe, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's saucy, you know what I'm saying? He know how to talk his big boy talk. But, like, is he amazing me right now? No. But, like I said, outside of the rappers that are rapping right now, would I listen to Fat Joe than the rappers that are rapping right now stateside? Hell yeah. Because at the end of the day, his pen is still way more clever, and he still got better wordplay than these newer artists out here. Like, at the end of the day, like, you gotta fucking perfect your craft. Like, there's a lot of niggas who are signed right now because of social media, and you can go on Instagram and build the following or whatever, that really they not taking the time to perfect their pen. So their rhymes is garbage, and it just happens to happen that they have a following, and so they putting out records, but they damn sure shouldn't be. Artist development is important, and if you don't got that, I can tell.
Salam alaikum na uni gulpi, you know? Listen, trendsetters, pristine boys, niggas, they ice me. Woke up at the awards, every rapper just like me. I inspire the bosses. Shit, I've been moving white like fire and crosses, no Trump intended. Made me a menace, stash work on the team playing when Zach was on Memphis. When he win from the Browns real, don't tell you how there's some other motherfucking clown will. And you could thank Spike for the motion pictures. A couple Jesus and Nice, that's the frozen scriptures. Team rocking, I mean Remy popping, Dre popping, pick and roll, Khaled Malone, and I'm Stockton. And you wonder why them niggas depressed. We selling the same dope, I just pictured the best as KoKo.
And at the end of the day, he's just giving you light bars. These are light bars. Now, when somebody light bars is better than your intentional shit, that's a problem. Is this the greatest rhyme I've ever heard in my life? No. But these are light bars, and I can tell that they light bars. He was like, yo, I happened to be here when Mysonne was gonna freestyle, let me jump on the mic. And he did that. Was it complete and utter bullshit? No. He talked this big boy talk, he talked this bullshit, and he got the receipts to back it up, so I can't be mad at that. Can I say he could have went harder and been a little bit more clever? 100% I can. 100% I can. But at the end of the day, he ain't mumble rapping it, so that's always gonna be a win with me.
Joe Crack! Mean internet, we just here, laying here.
Yeah. We talking. I can't hear my mic.
Take it back, take it back. My son need it back. You need it from the top.
Shout out to Joe Crack.
And that's what we do here that I respect, and when artists here don't do it, they get a strike with me, and I haven't seen any UK artists do. Like, fuck how I feel about Fat Joe. He's your legend in US hip-hop. So, like, you want to pay homage to the people who paved the way for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to act like you just were the one who created the door unless you were the one who created the door. And there are very few people in hip-hop who created the door to walk through. So you want to pay homage to the people who did it before you. So just that little shout-out to another BX nigga who changed the game for rapping BX. Because Fat Joe is heavy in the BX, and Mysonne's from the BX too. If you don't know what the BX is, that's the Bronx. So just that little shout out to pay homage is definitely a good look. And like, I would love to see a lot of UK artists pay homage to the people who came before. Like, a lot of the times it's like y'all be shitting on the older statesmen, like y'all too old to be rapping, but like they opened the door for you, so you gotta pay homage to them.
Funk Flex BX in the building. We're gonna do this for a second time, so they thought the first one was a fluke, nigga. This is God's work. Yeah. We're gonna talk on this one. Yeah.
And before I even let him start, it is not lost on me that they both rhyming on that classic Hove Reasonable Doubt track. Like, this track right here is undeniable. So at the end of the day, like, when the production value is already done for you, all you gotta do is focus on the bars. Like, you don't have to worry about making a whack track sound better. You can just focus on the bars, and when you can focus on the bars and you are focused in on mastering your craft, a beautiful thing happens. A beautiful thing happens.
I done survived in the Bronx amongst killers and thieves. Hustled in the cold and below 0 degrees. I done seen shit that most probably wouldn't believe. So this second time on Flex, fitting to be a breeze. Yo, Flex, respect to all these MCs that stepped in the spar. The lyrical elites, please keep repping them bars. The bar set, they reach, now I'm resetting that bar. Promise y'all by tomorrow I'm gonna be mentioned with God. This is me catching the charge. Premeditated murder one. The G's like Mysonne, the truth. You never heard of.
And that's facts. Mysonne is one of the underrated rappers out there who got bars and had bars from day one. Like, his star was about to rise, and you know, he did a bid, and that kind of slowed things down. But ever since he's gotten out, he has been on his grind. His hustle is amazing. And like I said, I respect him as an artist. So at the end of the day, you know, he always gonna give you how it start, you know what I'm saying? He was out there in the streets. He's a street nigga. His name ring bells in the Bronx, and I know this for a fact as a New York cat myself. He really lived the life that he be rapping about. where some of your faves, they don't even live the life they rapping about, but you'll let them tell you that they doing all of this fuck shit.
Son, you heard I'm frontin', then somebody lied. You heard somebody did something to me, somebody died. And if they didn't kill him, bet somebody tried. So if he's still alive, then God was on somebody's side. Somebody tried to define mice, no definition. One of the best cats that spittin', that get no recognition. I rep for dudes sitting in prison with 90-something did numbers. Them 90 summers took some of our closest friends from us. Dumb us. We let these streets numb us. Jay-Z tried to tell us don't let this shit become.
And that's all I ever be trying to say. Like, I know it comes across like that I have this hard on for hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? No, it's a time and a place. We understand that circumstances arise, government, conspiracies, things of that nature that are designed to keep you broke. But you gotta do what you gotta do in them streets and get out of it. When you trying to make a career of being in the streets forever, that's your downfall. But even then, if you do decide to be in the streets, get the full picture of what the streets is about. You know what I'm saying? Know the pros and the cons. A lot of people want to jump in the street shit only knowing the cons, the get money part, getting bitches part, popping bottles part. But there's another side of the street, and if you can live with that and you choose to be in the street, then I have nothing but respect for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't, don't be fronting for the people.
Once you see, that's how they want us. Beefing, feuding among us, chasing the fame, wearing the same chains that hung us. Then they lock us up for the same cane that brung us. We gotta change the game, but just maintain the hunger. The aim is getting younger. They shooting at our babies now, feminizing men. Dudes moving like ladies now. They say you sound like a hater sometimes. I say nah, I tell the truth. It's only hate when you lie.
Now, please tell me that you can't tell me that that secret wasn't cold. That secret wasn't cold. At the end of the day, it's like, if I'm going to relate it to anybody from the UK, Mysonne would be the American version of Akla. He gonna give you gems, but at the same time, he was a hood nigga, so don't sleep on his gangster. But he evolved himself and he grew himself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we killing each other, hating each other, fighting for the same chains that hung us. The government is pumping this shit into the communities and then want to put you in jail for the same drugs and weapons that they put in the communities to kill you off. And you don't even notice it happening. You don't even notice it happening. And at the end of the day, it's like when people try to tell you the truth and tell you what it is, and it's like, look, the hood life is not what you need to be focusing on. It's, oh man, you hating. It's not hate if it's true. It's constructive criticism. And if you don't know how to take constructive criticism, then you need to get out of the rap game anyway. Because at the end of the day, how are you going to become better if you can't have somebody tell you the truth about your shit, especially when it's bad? If it's bad and you can't have somebody tell you that it's bad, then you don't need to be in the game. You need to just get out of it quickly. But yeah. Yo, so now you hear where my ear is trained to. These are the artists that I listen to.
They've been waiting to find my kind, a divine being that shine and make dimes. Climax by just using my mind, cause nah, I don't touch them. See what they did to Russell? Some of these chicks done turned rape to a hustle. Now have you really been assaulted and raped? Mommy, I love you. I swear if I was there, I'd have shot the coward for you. But listen, I'm trying to tell you, this shit is a scam. They trying to divide the black woman and man. So as a black man, I stand right up here and I apologize for that pain and neglect that left y'all traumatized. You see, when my father died, swear my mama tried to turn me to a man. I ain't feel she was qualified. That's why I went outside and I witnessed the homicides and the drug deals. Whoever was shooting, we idolized.
And a lot of feminist women, and I consider myself a feminist, but like everything in moderation. A lot of feminist women will hear that bar and be offended because he's like, I ain't touch him. You seen what they did to Russell, and some of these women are using the Me Too movement as a hustle. And it's true. As soon as the Me Too movement, which is very important and needed for women in the community to be able to come out and tell their story, they're ratchet ass bitches who know they were jump offs. But now it gave them a lane to be like, no, I was sexually assaulted, and you out here ruining people's lives, hoping that these artists will settle out of court, not realizing that not only are they going to settle with you to not have that headache, but at the end of the day, you ruining their career because nobody wants to be associated with a sexual predator. Nobody wants that. So now you got girls out here crying rape that wasn't raped, and that's not cool. Now, as he came back and said, if you are a victim of rape and you were able to survive it and tell your story, much love to you. And a real man will be looking for the nigga who did that to you to make sure that that motherfucker comes to justice. Legally, illegally, however you want it. A real man gonna be looking for the perpetrator. But at the end of the day, don't sleep and understand that it's a movement that started with perfectly good intentions, but the higher ups in the elites are manipulating the narrative and changing it and turning it into a racket to destroy the black family. And if you don't understand how powerful the black family is, then you're not going to understand why they want to destroy it so badly. But at the end of the day, they do. But then he goes into, most commonly it's his story, but most common the black man's story, wherever you are. The father's not in the household, the mom's left to be mother and father, but she's not qualified to teach a man how to be a man. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why some of these dudes are so easily effeminized, because they grew up with women because there weren't any men around, because either their fathers were locked up in the streets or just didn't care. So when they were looking for male role models, who did they have? The street niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how they ended up there. And then, you know, if you get around the wrong ones, they gonna introduce you to the streets. Now, if they see that you got potential, and this is old school gangster, this new school shit is not the business. Old school gangsters would see if you had potential outside of being in the streets, they'd be like, nah, little dude, go to school. But if they recognize that you was a true G, they was going to give you the game and make sure that you ain't hitting no landmines. Not just send you out here to the wolves like some of these new niggas do. They grabbing up kids and just fucking sending them out there to the wolves just to die because they scared to do it. And at the end of the day, we fighting a war on both fronts. We fighting a war against our own people, and then we fighting a war against the police because they killing our kids for nothing. Playing while black, swimming while black, driving while black, walking while black. It's going down. They picking us off here in America. It's not a good look. But at the end of the day, it's some real shit. And Mysonne be dropping them gems.
That's why I despise when the rats got idolized. You play the game and snitch. Technical foul, you disqualified, nigga.
That's right.
I defied them odds and I survived. I'm Tupac Shakur meets Nas, just modernized. They say that I provide a feeling that's undenied, barring nobody. I am the realest nigga alive. You don't feel us? Then you died, or you just dealing with pride. Y'all know that I be spitting all bullshit in the side. So the minute that y'all decide to celebrate authenticity, every category you have, it's gonna mention me, nigga. I gave them history, facts, bars consistently. How the hell they don't respect that is a mystery, so fuck y'all list. They don't mean shit to me. Seeing my people evolve is my victory. Harry Belafonte, well, I call him Mr. B. He said I had a gift. God gave that gift to me.
And he hitting straight facts. It's like the era of the fuckboy that we living in. Some of the moves that these cats are making back in the day would have been serious violations. Snitching was never a good look. Snitching was never a good look. Now, we not talking about somebody did something to your peoples, you not living a gangster lifestyle, and you calling the police to get justice. You are a regular, smuggler, everyday dude. You're not in the streets. You supposed to do that. We talking about snitching, where you signed up for all this hood shit. You signed up to move in illegal circles, and now you telling. And now somehow we celebrating the snitches. How did that ever happen? How did that ever happen? It is beyond me. It is beyond me. Because at the end of the day, it was never cool telling. That was the first thing my mom ever told me when I was a little kid. Stop tattletelling all the time. You was bred to mind your business. Stop tattletelling. If it ain't personally affecting you, why are you telling for? It's not a good look. But there are a lot of fuckboys out here moving in weird ways and getting celebrated I personally think the shit has to stop.
To lead the people from bondage and out of misery. So I'ma speak the truth till the reaper come and visit me. You see my mission different, that's why I see shit differently. Shit you might see as success, I might disagree. Chick you might be paying for sex, I might could get for free. I think it's lame to pay for sex, but it might just be me. Maybe it's just degrees, levels in different leagues. I'm war ready, that's why I'm always in fatigues. Listen please, don't get it confused, because I'm elevating, I'm switching my views, and I'm uplifting my dudes. I flip quick, you get shit misconstrued, and I put a nigga in the clip on the news, so you gonna choose which one you want. Me that's preaching the unity, or the me that be the reason your people reading your eulogy.
Woo! What did I just say? Woody said, which one you want? The me that's preaching to you, or the one that'll have your family members reading your eulogy? Don't get it confused. I'm a woke nigga, but I was in these streets, so watch how you approach me. You understand what I'm saying? I was in the streets, but I've educated myself, I've elevated myself, I've evolved, and I'm using what I've learned to uplift my people. But don't get it confused. Go 0 to 100 real quick. The street nigga's still there. Don't think just because I woke up, he gone. No, he's still there, and I can get at you right away. Right away.
I know it's a contradiction, understand it's two of me. It's the goon mice from the Bronx, then it's the newer me. It's the hoodlum me that's comfortable where the shooters be, then a revolutionary, newer version of Huey P. Flex, can you agree that I did what I told you? Absolutely. I came up here and I shifted the culture. They listening closer, they rhyme it different, they done switched their approach up. That bullshit spitting is over, now they listen to Hova 444. Tell me I inspired that. I'm flattered, but I ain't really buying that.
And this is where I'm going to have y'all do a little bit of homework, local Kokos. Because if you don't know what he's talking about when he's talking about he shifted the culture with his rhymes, if you didn't hear his first freestyle on Funkmaster Flex, I might do it and react to it, and I'll call it a review because I already saw it. But if you haven't seen that first Mysonne Freestyle on Funkmaster Flex, which was absolute treasure trove of gems and knowledge, you need to go check that out. I'll let you know if I'm going to do it. You'll see it posted here. If your notifications are turned on, you'll see it posted here first. But he talking about that, and ever since he did his freestyle on Funkmaster Flex, people have been trying to come in the freestyle and rhyme harder and be more intricate, be more clever, and be more potent with the message that they're trying to convey, as opposed to just rapping all of this fuckery. So he did do exactly what he said, which is change the culture and let this mumble rap shit go. Now, has it completely gone? No, I don't think it's going nowhere, because the younger generation, obviously they've been conditioned to listen to hooks and beats, so it really don't matter what the nigga's saying. Like, there's a few people who can catch words, but they don't really realize that they just jamming out to a hook and a beat, and the message in the song don't matter. But is it gonna go away? I think not, because the younger the client, the different market changes. But for people who are really invested in hip-hop, he did shift the culture.
But what I will say is they wasn't jacking that kind of rap before I came up here. Stop me where I'm lying at. Iron sharpens iron, nigga. I brought the fire back. Eye of the tiger, I brought lions that retired back. Real gon' admire that, but the fake gon' downplay. Swear these squares uncomfortable around me. Why? Cause I proudly point out their fraudulence. Then I expose these actors to their audience. Y'all be ignoring that they don't move according to that shit that they recording, and y'all still applaud.
And where he lying at? Where he lying at? I'll wait. Where he lying at? There are a lot of people rapping, US side, UK side, it doesn't matter, who are rapping about lives that they are not living. And instead of holding these people accountable and being like, yo, son, you were not living that life, you applauding it like, yeah, nigga, you the dopest nigga ever, but don't really realize that you idolizing them, pumping the battery in the back of a shook one. Because when shit really hit the wall, you're gonna see how this nigga is really cut. So where he lying at? Again, I'll wait. I'm not gonna wait too long, because at the end of the day, he's spitting super fast.
Me, I'm reporting it live from the corners where they do crime and get more time than Warner. You see, I'm trying to warn you, it's no more honor, nah. They done traded in principle for designer. Your right-hand man might kill you for some vagina. And the so-called G's give pistols to the minors. And this who y'all be trying to compare to me, from where I swear, this whole industry scared of me. It's clear, this shit is just like breathing air to me. I'm God here. You should be making a prayer to me. It's rare you'll see another rapper that's this complete, that speak like a scholar with honor like Pistol Pete. When it's drama, I'm the piranha trying to get the meat. Pause. I'm kinda like white collar mixed with street on my mama. I'm just the lead. I'm the heartbeat of the streets. I am the place where life and art seem to meet. See, first I palmed heat, then I laid on Palm Beach. Now I got the world in my palm. My song speaking, they stop looking, they listen. They pay attention, cause they be saying the same shit. I just say it different.
For my UK local KoKos, can you tell me you're hearing these bars? Can you tell me you're hearing these bars? And if you're truly a fan of hip hop, not just listen to garbage and try to call it sugar, but you're a true fan of hip hop, can you listen to these bars and say that they're trash? Can you do that? I would strongly disagree with you, but in the comments below, please, are you hearing what I'm hearing?
I just paint a picture of dimensions they can't mention, cause they ain't been in it. When they spit it, it ain't convincing. The image they predict ain't their position. The image they predict of a boss ain't their position. Of course, everybody gonna say they was in the kitchen, but what about the block getting locked, facing that prison where either you gonna tell or you gonna sit in that cell? Everybody a G before that. That's when it's real. Now that's when you can tell the morals have been instilled. When you're back against the wall, your character get revealed. So either you gonna squill and try to make you a deal, or you gonna pick 12 if you lose weight on the pill.
And if that ain't one to grow on, everybody is a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. When your back is against the wall, when they in the street shooting, who running first? You supposed to be Billy Badass blazing pistols, you running. You get hemmed up by the police, you telling. Your back is against the wall. You supposed to be the hardest gangster in the fucking world, and nobody should ever fuck with you, but let the police put them hooks on you, you fucking telling. That's not honor amongst thieves. That life of those type of gangsters is over. All those gangsters are either dead and in jail, and the few of them who are living decided to live straight lives. And Mysonne is one of them. He decided to live a straight life. We just have the blessing that he is so gifted at rapping, because that's what's gonna show your true character. What do you do, one, when nobody's looking? Are you a stand-up nigga? You move with integrity when nobody's looking? And then, what do you do and how do you move when your back is against the wall? Do you start selling out your people to save yourself? That's the cloth you cut from? Or are you going to stand on your own too, and you going to be like, yo, I made these choices and I'm going to deal with the consequences of the choices that I made? Good or bad, that's what makes you a man.
Oh, I know that ain't going to appeal to a coward or a civilian. But the G's know I just kept it a million. Tell me, how does it feel? You sit witnessing greatness. The doubters is sick. I know the haters gonna hate this, but the real right's been waiting for me to take this game back from the fake. So please pardon my lateness, but I was busy fighting for freedom. These kids needed food for thought. I had to feed them. They needed something to follow. I had to lead them. Men of honor was becoming extinct. I had to breed them. Chicks keep calling me God all in my DMs. No disrespect, but God, ain't that your BM? Guess she realized you a fraud. See, a queen can tell the difference between a king and a pawn when she see him. And yep, I am him. My motto was Carpe Diem. Growing up in the Bronx, had my heart darker than PM. In pools full of sharks, I learned to swim. They hid their hands after they threw the rocks that I turned to gems. Nigga, we turned to men way before puberty shit. By age 10, it wasn't nothing y'all could do with me. America had ruined me. Poverty, real hunger, oppression, pain, same shit that made Killmonger. And they still wonder what I'm marching for. To identify allies when it's time for war. Cause what y'all gonna do when they declare martial law, and then the soldiers with guns knocking at your...
I just had to take a moment because he's speaking so much real stuff, and people don't even realize that it's coming. Donald Trump is just a signification of what shit is going down. He's bringing racism back to the forefront. What they want to happen is they want niggas in the street wilding out so that they can have a reason to turn the U.S. military on the U.S. And at the end of the day, most of society is playing right into their hands. You understand what I'm saying? So it's getting back to the point where you need your little allies, create your own little militias to take care of you and yours. Because when shit goes down, it's not really going to be too many you could trust. And it's not going to be about money. It's not going to be about the chains you wear and shit like that. It's going to be like, who can you trust in a crunch? And you don't have to be a gangster to be an upworthy motherfucker, but if you upworthy and a gangster, that's a nigga that I want on my team. Because at the end of the day, he lived by rules, and you know that there's some things that are off limits. Now, if there's nothing off limits to you, then we can't rock. And that's the people that they letting loose on society so that they can be like, see, this is why we gotta be doing what we doing. Because of people like them, like that's everybody when it ain't. But, you know, a lot of people sleep out here, and like, you could do your best to try to wake them up, but some people still got to do their own research.
Door, huh? You ain't even prepared. The revolution done started and you ain't even aware. You see the Dred Scott case states we can't be free in these United States because we ain't even from here. Long as I'm breathing this air until it's even and fair, I'ma fight. Cause one thing I don't believe in is fear. I guess the reason I'm here is to maintain the balance, nigga. I'm the place between peace and balance, between screaming and silence, ignorance and knowledge, nigga. Just fighting off these demons is a challenge. It is a talent, just keeping my composure. While you beef with me, knowing I could fold you, knowing if I told my soldier he would mow you down like a lawn. See, it's pros versus cons, it's knowing that I'm in the right, but it's still wrong. This chess, why sacrifice a night for a pawn? Your flex, I'm gone. But before I leave your residence, I hope you realize this is black excellence. This is black brilliance, black power, resilience, the Black Panther. Not the film, the real shit, this Black Wall Street. Time to rebuild this. We need 1,000 Oprahs and 1,000 Will Smiths. We need celebrities of a higher pedigree that have some integrity, that want to leave a legacy. Shit I'm fighting for, I'm probably ain't gonna never see. But my kids will, just hope that they remember me. Hope that they remember he defied the odds. He played the hand he was dealt, never shuffled the cards. A1 since day one, he never fuck with no frauds. He frontline and never gave you nothing but bars. Nothing but the uncut raw shit that make your nose bleed. The Bible verses, the shit a nigga soul need. The OG told me it was designed to divide us, brother. Cause even in Wakanda, we is fighting each other. So just imagine if we was all fighting together, we all be winning. And all of our lives would be better. Good people died just so I could have a life. And that's why I give my life as a sacrifice. Good people died just so I could have a life. That's right. And that's why I give my life as a sacrifice.
You see us, you know what it is. Fat Joe.
This is God's work, my nigga.
Mysonne, bars.
All right, Loco KoKo Squad. So that was Funkmaster Flex Freestyle, Joe Crack, Fat Joe, and Mysonne. So now you see the kind of hip-hop that I listen to stateside. So you guys can stop hitting me with, oh, I bet you'll listen to Chief Keef and Montana 300, 3000, whoever. No, I listen to bars. If you're not spitting bars, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Now, do all the bars have to be 100% deep and meaningful and have you thinking all the time? No. But you do have to have a clever pen, you do have to have wordplay, you do have to have stage presence, and you have to know how to ride the beat. So now that I let you into my musical life a little bit, I definitely hope you feel like I'm qualified to continue to state my opinion on UK hip-hop. With that being said, Loco KoKos, let me know what you think about this freestyle down in the comments below. If you like the freestyle, let me know why. If you didn't like the freestyle, let me know why. Like I said, I want you to be interactive. If you want more videos like this, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. And as we always say, all my social media is down in the description below, as well as the original video. With that being said, today's post notification shout out goes to Shady Caucasian. I got you, bro. You want to see some Eminem reactions? This actually helps me segue back into some American music because I ultimately got on the UK hip-hop thing quite by accident. It's a pleasant surprise, but still it wasn't my intention. I'm going to keep doing UK reactions. The music that I've been asked to react to is great. But I am going to start facilitating some American artists in there, and I hope that my UK supporters will be fair and open-minded to the stateside hip-hop that I do decide to react to, and the people who request me to react to things stateside. With that being said, if you want to be part of the post notification squad, post notification gang, let me know you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on down in the comments below. And yeah, until the next video, local KoKo squad, you know how we do. Peace.